Today we're all about taking care of ourselves, and we know that bad experiences from our past can lead to problems in our present. But is it possible to fix some of those problems simply by tapping them away? It's called EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, or tapping, a combination of talk therapy and tapping on acupressure points on the body that help you access the amygdala, the part of the brain that attaches emotions to your memories.
It was an accidental discovery by a psychologist here in California, but what we've learned very quickly is it calms down the limbic system part of the brain, which is where you have your fight, flight, and freeze response and stress reactions to things that are disturbing you. It's easy. You're tapping on acupressure points with your fingertips. So there's the side of the hand, and you can do either hand, top of the head, front of your eyebrows. Then we've got the side of the eye right on the bone, under your eyes, under your nose, under your mouth, collarbone points, but they're lower than your collarbone, right here, and under the arm.
Okay.
Either side. And then you keep going.
What's great about this therapy is that you can do it on your own. There are numerous books, websites, even a brand new app called the Tapping Solution that will guide you through the process. But for the greatest success, it's best to work with a trained practitioner to guide you through the emotional issues that are unique to you.
We would go back to the specific sensory memories related to the thing that happened to you. We would need to tap on each of those elements because those are locked in your brain someplace,
right.
And we want to disengage the emotional reaction to that memory.
What are some of the things that this helps with?
Anxiety, chronic pain, physical illness, creative blocks, loneliness. It's very, very helpful for grief and regret, relationship problems.
For 30 years, EFT practitioners have been fighting the medical industry to scientifically prove the incredible success stories they see with their patients. Some of that research has shown that EFT decreases cortisol levels and causes actual physical changes in the brain.
There have been wonderful studies with veterans with PTSD.
And also in classrooms are starting to bring this.
Classrooms, yes. Very helpful in schools.
For me, it really has worked after just one session. And the little reactions that would come up just seemed a little bit more neutralized after one session with you.
This is a wonderful technique. You can be in control instead of kind of hijacked by your emotions.
Right.
When it comes to pain relief, CBDs or cannabinoids have been a hot topic. So we met up with the co-founder of Papa and Barkley to get a better understanding of how these healing cannabis-based products work. We dropped by the RDC Collective in Reseda, a cannabis-based product dispensary with a vintage underground vibe. A vibe complete with a secret portal to their vast showroom and decor inspired by the Prohibition era and decades-long push for the legalization of cannabis. I wanted to go to the top guy to find out about some of these products that I've been using that are just amazing to me. And Guy, I have to say I tried your product, by a friend recommended it, and I was amazed at how well it worked. And then I started looking into your company. First of all, the name Papa and Barkley has a really interesting story behind it.
Yeah, so Papa and Barkley is named after our founder's dad, Papa, and his dog Barkley. His dad was on hospice and was having a hard time getting out of bed, and so he looked at some of the things that were happening in California and decided to make up his own pain balm and rub it on his dad's back, and sure enough, his dad got out of hospice. That then became a passion project for him. Then he and I hooked up, and the rest is history.
For people that are not familiar with this world, because this really is all new territory for a lot of folks out there, explain a little bit about your product.
But when somebody walks into a dispensary, it's like this weird thing because you think you're coming in and on the recreational side, and we all know about recreational cannabis and whatnot, but cannabis is really about wellness. And even on the recreational side, I look at it as an extended version of wellness. Most of these products have some medical or wellness benefit when used appropriately and dosed right.
When it comes to CBDs, it's all about quality, and Papa and Barkley is top of the line. Give us just a rundown of some of the things that certain aspects of cannabis have been proven to kind of help.
Sure. I mean, we get a lot of anecdotal evidence, and some of it is outlandish, but cannabis is really good for sleep. It's really good for pain management. It's really good for nausea. It's really good for anxiety. From a pain management perspective, we have our topicals and our patches. We also have our tinctures that, when dosed correctly, can take the place of, like, let's say an ibuprofen or an opioid, right? On the sleep and the anxiety side, we have the 1-to-1 tincture, or the 1-to-3 tincture. We've had a lot of success with this product for sure in that respect.
It's interesting, there's so many more things that we're learning about these different plants and everything, and I really recommend for people to talk to their doctors, see if maybe some of these products might help for them, because I know so many people, including myself, that it really has been an amazing relief for me.